Good morning, everybody. Hope you are having a great weekend. Hope it's a good weather where you are. I know there's a lot of rain all around, but here in Southeast Texas, we've had a pretty beautiful weekend. Last cool weekend of the year, though. We're going to start getting 90-degree temperatures next week. Back to the summer type weather. Hey, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I've always said being a mother is the hardest job in the world. They're there for us unconditionally. They love us when we screw up. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Hope you're having a great day. If you don't live near your mom, call your mom. At least call her. Come on, it's Mother's Day. Anyway, we were going to do a show. I was planning on doing one last Thursday or Friday, but work got in the way and just totally blew that out of the water. So we're going to start from Friday. We're going to go over things that happened, softball tournament, baseball, all that good stuff. Got some news items here. A lot, like I said, we were going to do a show. We didn't get to do it. So some of these news items are a few days old. But hey, anyway, before we start, hit that subscribe button down there so you don't miss anything. Let's get started. Remember Cam Rising, Utah quarterback, got hurt. He's planning on coming back. Well, he's now going to medically retire from college football. Kind of a bummer. I enjoyed watching him play. He was a great quarterback. But he's going to go ahead and move on to the next chapter in his life, whatever that is. I don't know. Maybe he's going to try out for NFL. Who knows? But anyway, yeah. No more Cam Rising, unfortunately. Remember Ben Christensen, the UNLV offensive lineman they found dead, I believe, in his apartment last February? Turns out coroner's report finally got released. Died from heart disease and an irregular heartbeat. So that's the reason he passed away. Pretty sad there. Guy at the prime of his life just passes away. Sad situation there. Listen, hey, we just talked about how mothers love us unconditionally when we do stupid stuff. I did stupid stuff, but never stuff this stupid. Florida quarterback Dijon Johnson arrested last weekend and charged with 2 felonies. Possession of a firearm and possession of drugs. Cops pulled him over after he ran a stop sign. He was very argumentative with the police. They yanked him out of the car, searched his car, and found all that stuff. I don't get it. When I get pulled over, I don't want a ticket, so it's yes sir, you got it sir, whatever sir. Hopefully I won't get a ticket. Sometimes I get a ticket, sometimes I don't because I'm nice and respectable. I don't understand all these people that argue with cops right there. I mean, if you did something wrong, you did something wrong. I mean, god dang. But now look at the trouble you're in. Have you not been argumentative and just took your ticket, you may not be in all this mess. But, you had to argue, and now look where you're at now. Florida says they are aware of the situation and watching it closely. FCS, they will officially play 12 games a season every year starting in 2026. Some seasons with the way where they start and where the playoffs start, some years they only play 11 games, but this starting in 2026, they're going to make it 12-game schedule permanently for FCS football. Division II school, University of New Haven, they are transitioning to Division I on July 1st. They will join the Northeastern Conference. So New Haven moving up from Division II. Mississippi State, they are planning on building a $60 million indoor practice facility. I don't know if they already have an indoor practice facility or not. Most of the schools do now. But anyway, they're planning on building a $60 million one. And Florida, so happy with their basketball coach. Todd Golden brought him a national championship a couple months ago. They give him a 6-year, $40.5 million contract extension. They are very happy with what he's doing there. All right, so we're going to go back to Friday. Baseball, number 8, Auburn beat South Carolina 11-10. End up sweeping that series. South Carolina, Mississippi State. I don't know what the hell has happened to their baseball programs, but Mississippi State been good for years. Remember, South Carolina won 2 World Series in a row, going for a third. They lost. I forget who they lost to, but they used to have a hell of a baseball program. I don't know what's happened to either one of those two. It's just crazy. Number 6, Georgia beat number 23, Alabama, 19-3. Bama actually led that game 3-1 until Georgia scored 8 runs in the 5th inning. Number 24, Ole Miss beat Mississippi State. We just talked about Mississippi State 10-4. Mississippi's Undermark, 3-run home run. They had 9 total strikeouts. Mississippi State did win the second game, though. They played a doubleheader. Bulldogs won 4-1. Number 15, Tennessee beat number 11, Vanderbilt 3-2. Tennessee's Doyle, 12 strikeouts in that one. Number 16, North Carolina State beat number 4, North Carolina 8-5. 25 total hits between those two teams in that game. Number 9, Clemson beat Duke 9-7. Canarella for Clemson, 3-run double. Knack had 8 strikeouts. Number 14, Coastal Carolina beat UL Monroe 10-0. UL Monroe, 1 hit in that entire game. Number 20, Louisville beat Georgia Tech 16-2. Louisville scored 13 runs in the second inning of that game. 26-20, Kentucky beat number 17, Oklahoma 4-3. Kentucky's Hage hit a 2-run home run. Kentucky, 9 total strikeouts between their pitchers. Number 18, UCLA beat Illinois 10-9. UCLA led 6-2 in that game. Illinois came back, made it interesting. They scored 7 runs in the 5th inning to try to win it. Ended up losing. 29-20, Kansas State beat number 12, West Virginia 8-7. That game, 24 total hits between those two teams. Number 19, Troy beat Arkansas State 9-8. Took 12 innings to do it, but they did it anyway. Wax had a solo home run in the 12th inning to win that game. Number 10, Oregon State beat Iowa 9-6. Oregon State's Weber, RBI single and a 2-run home run. Number 3, LSU beat number 7, Arkansas 5-4 in 10 innings. Anderson for LSU, 10 strikeouts. 34-17, Florida beat number 1, Texas 8-2. Number 21, Southern Miss beat Louisiana 11-3. That game was actually tied 3-3 in the third. Number 2, Florida State beat Cal 8-2. Faroe for Florida State, 2-run home run and a 2-run double. Arnold struck out 9 batters. 19-25, Utah beat number 22, Arizona 8-6. Utah's Carpenter, 2-run home run. Smith hit a 2-run double. Number 5, Oregon beat Washington 5-0. Oregon, between the pitchers, 12 total strikeouts. 8 of them were thrown by Grenzel. Number 13, UC Irvine beat Cal State Bakersfield 14-11. Despite committing 4 errors, still won that game. 29 total hits in that game. And 26-22, Michigan State beat number 25, USC 5-0. Bush for the Spartans, RBI double, solo home run, and a 2-run home run. Hell of a game for him. All right, so some of the upsets that happened Friday in the softball tournament. American Athletic Conference, 36-20, North Texas beat number 24, Florida Atlantic 1-0. Florida Atlantic, they did get 3 hits, but no runs. A10 Conference, 30-18, Dayton lost to 30-24, Fordham 3-0. Then lost again to 32-22, St. Louis. So not a good day Friday for Dayton. ACC, number 14, Florida State beat number 17, Duke 3-2. Number 12, Clemson beat number 15, Virginia Tech 10-9. ASUN, 33-28, Stetson beat 39-16, Austin Peay 16-8. Stetson lost the next game 9-4 to Eastern Kentucky. Big East Tournament, 25-30, Providence beat 39-17, St. John's 10-0. Providence's Aldrich 3-run triple. Big Sky, 1930, Northern Colorado beat 27-23, Sacramento State 8-5. 22 total hits in that game. Big Ten, number 13, UCLA beat number 19, Nebraska 4-2. UCLA's Majika, I think that's how you say her name. 2-run home run. Terry, 13 strikeouts. But Nebraska's ball. She had a good game. She struck out 11 UCLA batters. Big West, 33-20. Hawaii lost 4-3 to Cal State Northridge and lost again to UC Santa Barbara 8-1. Conference USA Tournament, 37-20. Jacksonville State beat 46-12 Liberty 7-2. Jacksonville State's Reed, 3-run home run and an RBI single. Mountain West, 37-18. Fresno State beat 41-14 Nevada 5-2. Then lost to San Diego State 5-4. Sunbelt Conference, 28-25. James Madison beat 35-22 UL Monroe 4-2. Lexington, I think that's how you say her name, from James Madison, hit a 2-run and a solo home run. So good game for her. West Coast Conference 25-21. Oregon State beat 31-20 Santa Clara 2-1. Lost to them in the second game though 4-1. And then the WAC number 22 Grand Canyon beat 35-21 Tarleton State 5-0. Grand Canyon's Kirk, she stole home, scored a run. Saturday baseball 27-20 Kentucky beat number 17 Oklahoma 8-5. Kentucky's Herrera hit a 2-run triple. Schwartz hit a 2-run double. Kentucky pitchers 9 total strikeouts. Number 14 Coastal Carolina beat UL Monroe 4-0. Thorndike for Coastal Carolina 2-run double. Number 1 Texas beat 34-18 Florida 5-2. Williams for Texas 3-run double. Harrison struck out 8 Gator batters. 34-16 Duke beat number 9 Clemson 15-10. Duke's Garcia 2 solo home runs. Nord 7 strikeouts, 15 total strikeouts for Duke. Number 10 Oregon State beat 32-17 Iowa 5-1. Arquette for Oregon State 2-run home run. Reeder 2-run double. Whitney struck out 11 Iowa batters. Number 21 Southern Miss beat Louisiana 15-5. Southern Miss's Russo 2-run home run. Barrett had a 2-run double and an RBI triple. Number 11 Vanderbilt beat number 15 Tennessee 10-6. Vanderbilt's Holcomb 2-run home run and RBI single. 27-22 Michigan State beat number 25 USC 15-5. Michigan State hit 5 doubles in that game. Number 12 West Virginia beat 29-20 Kansas State 10-3. West Virginia's West hit a grand slam. Reinhardt hit a 2-run double. 20-28 Cal beat number 2 Florida State. Yeah, they did 5-0. Cal's Smaldino hit a 2-run home run in that win. Number 5 Oregon beat Washington 6-4. Nelville for Oregon 2-run double and a solo home run. 23-25 Davidson beat 34-17 George Mason 6-4. George Mason was up 3-0 in this game, and Davidson came back, scored 5 runs in the 5th inning. 25-22 Pitt beat 33-16 Wake Forest 10-8. Pisacreta, I think that's how you say him for Pitt. Pisacreta hit 2-run home runs. Hell of a game for him. 24-23 New Jersey Tech beat 28-17 Bryant 7-6. 27-21 South Florida beat 32-18 Florida Atlantic 9-4. 39-10 UTSA beat 27-33 Eastern Carolina 7-6, but lost the second game to East Carolina 8-7. 19-28 Central Arkansas beat 39-12 Austin Peay. Austin Peay actually led 7-4. Central Arkansas came back, scored 5 runs in the 6th and the 7th innings. 24-21 Oklahoma State beat 30-20 Baylor 4-0. 26-25 Nebraska beat 31-19 Michigan 5-2. See if I can say his name. Haligsro for Nebraska. Haligsro. 2-run home run. Sanderson hit a 3-run home run. 27-21 Northern Kentucky beat 31-16 Wright State 6-4. 35-14 Fairfield beat 16-25 Niagara 14-1. Then they lost the second game to them 6-4. 15-30 Coppin State beat 28-19 Long Island 5-3. 13-35 Missouri beat 27-21 Texas A&M 4-1. Missouri 11 hits in this game. Aggies only 2 hits. I swear, my A&M teams are just underachieving this whole last school year. I don't know what the hell's going on. Softball's doing good, even though they got screwed yesterday. We'll go over that. Number 3 LSU beat number 7 Arkansas 13-3. Brown for LSU, 3-run home run, solo home run, RBI single. Hell of a game for him. But Ingenson struck out 11 Arkansas batters. And 16-29 Arkansas Pine Bluff beat 26-18 Jackson State 4-3, but it took 11 innings. Okay, so a lot of the softball, excuse me, most of them ended yesterday. I got some championship games today we'll go over. But yesterday, American Athletic Conference Championship. South Florida beat North Texas 5-4. Kind of a crazy game. North Texas jumped out 4-0 in the 4th inning. And South Florida started to come back. Got the momentum going. And then lightning delayed the game for a little while. But South Florida still won it. Wilkes hit a solo home run for the Bulls. A-10 championship game. St. Louis beat Fordham in 2 games, 3-2 and 4-3. ACC championship game. Number 12 Clemson. They beat number 4 Florida State 2-1. Florida State 8 hits in this game, but only 1 run. ASUN championship. North Florida beat Eastern Kentucky 5-4. Caravaca for North Florida. She hit an RBI triple in that game. Big 12, number 9, Texas Tech shuts out number 10, Arizona, 4-0, which is crazy. Arizona's always been a hell of a softball team. Tony, 2-run double for the Red Raiders. Kennedy struck out 8 Arizona batters. Big East Championship, UConn beat Creighton 18-4 after Creighton forced game 2 with a 5-4 win. Big Sky, Weber State beat Idaho State 10-4 after Idaho State forced another second game after they won the first one 3-2. Big South Championship, South Carolina Upstate beat Winthrop 7-4. Big Ten Championship, Michigan beat number 13 UCLA 2-0. Conway hit an RBI double for the Wolverines. Crazy, once again, not seeing Michigan ranked in the top 25 in softball. But they come back, win the Big Ten Championship. Big West Championship, UC Santa Barbara beat Cal State Northridge 8-2, and then also again 7-5. CAA champion, Albion beat Campbell twice, 5-0, then 6-2. Conference USA, Liberty beat Jacksonville State 8-0. Woodard for Liberty, grand slam in the third. Escobar struck out 9 Jacksonville State batters. Horizon Championship, Robert Morris beat Purdue Fort Wayne 4-2. Brantford Robert Morris hit a 2-run home run in that game. Ivy League Championship, Brown beat Princeton 4-1. Browns, Moody, and Thompson each hit RBI singles. The MAC Championship, Miami of Ohio beat Ohio twice, 6-0, then 8-2. Mid-Eastern, Howard beat South Carolina State 6-1. Missouri Valley, Belmont beat Southern Illinois 6-2. Mountain West, San Diego State beat Fresno State twice. Both those games were 3-1. I had to look to make sure it wasn't a misprint. Looked at who all scored runs, and sure enough, they won both those games 3-1. Ohio Valley, SIUE beat Southern Illinois 4-3, and then a second game 1-0. We just talked about it. SEC. There's going to be Oklahoma and Alabama, or Oklahoma and Texas A&M. Rainstorm over there. I think they were playing in Georgia. So the game got postponed, and then they eventually canceled it. Southeastern Conference says both of them are co-champions, but Oklahoma's going to get the automatic bid because of the higher seeding. A lot of people are pissed about this. A lot of people said, why didn't you wait and play it that night or play it today? SEC taking a lot of heat. I'll tell you something. I used to like Greg Sankey, but that guy's getting too damn big for his britches. I mean, he really is. This whole playoff thing, we want guaranteed 4 teams in. I mean, yeah, this guy's getting on my damn nerves now. I used to like him. I used to like where he was taking that conference. But, yeah, that guy's getting too damn big for his britches. I mean, really, and he pulls this crap. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of that guy anymore. Southern, Mercer beat Chattanooga twice, 6-5 and then 5-2. Southland Conference, Southeast Louisiana beat McNeese 6-5. Schneider for Southeast Louisiana hit a 2-run double. The SWAC, Florida A&M beats Jackson State 4-0. Brown for Florida A&M, 2 RBI doubles. Nice game for her. Summit, Omaha beat South Dakota 4-2. After South Dakota forced the game 2 and won that first one 9-1. Sunbelt, Coastal Carolina beat James Madison 3-2. Metzger for Coastal Carolina, she hit a 2-run home run. West Coast, kind of weird. I don't know exactly what happened here. I have to read up on it some more. But they declared Santa Clara and St. Mary's conference champions. I don't know how that worked. Maybe there's something to do with the weather, like the SEC game. I don't know. But they're saying they're both champions. I don't know. WAC, number 22, Grand Canyon beat Tarleton State 4-3. 21 total hits in that game. All right, so you got some conferences that got to be decided today. America East, Bryant versus Binghamton. Mid-American, Siena versus Marist. Northeastern Conference, Long Island versus St. Francis. And then the Patriot Army versus Boston University. And then tonight, softball selection show to see where all these teams are going, who's going to be hosting a regional and all that kind of good stuff. Got some rubber games and baseball today also. So that is it. Enjoy your Mother's Day. Spend some quality time with Mom if she's still around. Mine's luckily, my mom's still around. Anyway, have a great day. Enjoy it. We'll be back later in the week. Hopefully work won't screw it up this time to go over some of these regionals in the softball tournament. The interesting ones, not all of them, but the interesting matchups, and then any upsets or any crazy things that happen in baseball the next few days. Anyway, enjoy your day. Once again, happy Mother's Day. We'll see you next time.